Investigator reveals famous musicians' deaths were because of Black Book one head of Hillary's. We've all seen the massive pile of bodies that keeps accumulating around Hillary Clinton. Get a little too close to exposing one of Hillary's scandals, and you're likely to get suicided with a double tap to the back of the head. Now an alarming connection has been made between Hillary and the suicides of rock stars Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington, whose deaths were ruled hanging by suicide. The liberal media along with lead fact-checker Snopes is frantic to keep the story under wraps, where they're now out in full force claiming that Hillary's involvement in these men's death is simply fake news. Back in May of this year, America was left in shock after rock star Chris Cornell hanged himself in a hotel bathroom, leaving behind a wife and 3 small children. Cornell's wife, Vicky Karayiannis, was very adamant from the beginning that she didn't believe her husband's death was a suicide, saying that her husband was extremely happy and didn't show any signs of wanting to end his life. Several weeks after Cornell's death, Dr. Werner Spitz, a world-renowned forensic pathologist, would echo Cornell's wife's claims, saying that after reviewing the autopsy report and the position of the body, that Cornell's death did not look like a suicide. Dr. Spitz worked on many high-profile murder investigations including John F. Kennedy and Martin Luther King Jr., and served as an expert witness during the O.J. Simpson and Casey Anthony trials. Combine Dr. Spitz's findings with the fact that medical examiners discovered 9 broken ribs and head trauma during the autopsy, and Cornell's suicide begins to look extremely suspicious. While some naysayers are simply excusing the broken ribs as effects of the rescue team's resuscitation efforts, that still doesn't explain the head trauma, or why an astounding 9 ribs would be broken during CPR. Sounds like someone was literally fighting for his life that night. And when you see what Cornell was about to expose on Hillary Clinton, that chilling explanation becomes much more likely. Cornell and his wife Vicky were heavily involved in charity work, where they worked with organizations to mobilize support for abused and sexually exploited children from around the world. During his charity work over nearly a decade, Cornell became intimately involved in Hillary's Haiti charity, Aid Still Required, where he would work to relocate sexually abused orphans out of Haiti. It was during this time that Cornell discovered that these orphans weren't being placed into better environments after all, but were then being sold into sexual slavery and human trafficking rings. According to neonedel.com, Cornell had not discovered a black book belonging to an elite pedophile ring that was part of a global child trafficking enterprise. Sources close to the deceased rocker say that Cornell was planning to go public with the names in the book shortly before he was found dead by suicide at his hotel room. Neonedel and TMZ reported. Speaking to TMZ, a source close to Cornell has come forward claiming that he had uncovered evidence of a cocaine and child trafficking ring in Mena, Arkansas, that was tied to Bill and Hillary Clinton. According to the source, Mr. Cornell had uncovered the identities of high-level elites that were part of the same satanic Illuminati occult operation as the Clintons and planned on exposing their goings-on right before he died. Cornell's death was officially ruled as a suicide, but his family and close friends say he was in no way suicidal, which has raised more than a few doubts about his untimely passing. TMZ reports, the biggest theory floating around the internet is that the monsters behind Pedogate allegedly marked Chris for assassination due to his work with sexually and physically abused kids via several foundations. While Snopes has been out in full force saying that the tie between Hillary and Cornell's death is fake news, let's take a look at what Hillary's close buddy Laura Silsby was caught doing at the Haitian border back in 2010. Proving that Hillary's Little Haitian charity was nothing more than a cover for her massive pedophile ring. Neonedel went on. In 2010, Laura Silsby was arrested at the Haitian border attempting to smuggle 33 children out of Haiti. In the Virgin Islands resides an alleged secret hideaway for the child trafficking ring nicknamed Pedo Island, where billionaire child sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and the Clintons have reportedly been known to take trips back and forth together to this spot with Hollywood celebrities. According to the public record, Laura Silsby was smuggling kids out of Haiti from the very orphanage that was run by Comet Ping Pong Pizza shop owner James Alifantis, lawyer Max Maccabi and his father Michael Maccabi. Remember, Pizzagate? It doesn't seem like fake news any longer, does it? What's chilling is that Hillary wasn't quite done yet silencing Cornell, but appears to have taken out his best friends too, Lincoln Park frontman Chester Bennington. Bennington was very active in Cornell's charities, and knew of the corruption going on with the pedophile ring in Haiti. He too would be dead by suicide 2 months later, in a suicide eerily similar to Cornell's. Many believe that Bennington's suicide was staged on the same day of Cornell's birthday so it would appear as though Bennington was grieving the loss of his friend. It's blatantly apparent that Hillary will keep on silencing those who get too close to uncovering her dirty secrets. Of course the liberal media will continue to excuse incidents like this as fake news, but examine the facts and make your own conclusion. When family members and leading forensic pathologists are calling BS, it's easy to see that there's far more to the story than the mainstream media is letting on. Thank you for watching. What do you think about this?